This dude's name is Chuing. Looks like your average high schooler, but here's the thing. He just spent 300 years in some fairy dimension, grinding his way to immortal status, sword training, knowledge gains, the whole package. And when he finally reached peak level and tried to open the gates to whatever comes next, he got yeeted straight back to Earth. As a 17-year-old, classic. But that's not even the weird part. He wakes up in some random bed, doesn't know where he is, doesn't know what's going on, and there's this woman just sitting there, smoking, watching him sleep. Creepy much? Our guy panics, jumps out of bed like his life depends on it. The girl seems amused though. Apparently some drug knocked him out earlier, and she's into the whole guy waking up confused thing. Yikes. She tells him not to be shy, come on over. The whole energy is giving major red flags. Our hero wants absolutely nothing to do with this situation and heads straight for the door. Big mistake. The woman is not having it. She grabs his arm, he grabs hers back. Power struggle ensues, her cigarette goes flying. The thing is, our boy's been reborn into this teenage body, so his full strength isn't there yet. He takes the L and gets thrown back. But he spots his school uniform on the ground, snatches it, bolts. The woman just watches him go, taking another drag. She's amused, says she won't let her little bunny escape that easily. So now our hero is out on the streets, and something feels off. He sees his hometown, the buildings, the cars, everything looks familiar. But then he notices a woman yelling at her man about wanting to buy a purse. The guy's being all cute and submissive, thanking her for being so kind. Hold up. Then some giant lady walks past carrying like 6 bags of cement, heads over to a construction site full of women doing all the heavy lifting. Our hero hits the library to figure out what's going on. Turns out some ancient disaster flipped society's whole power structure. Women became stronger, took charge, and even in modern times, some of those values stuck around. If a guy cheats, he's trash. If a woman does it, she's just out hunting. Wild. He gets home and finds his family. His dad's there, playing the concerned housewife role. First thing he does is sniff our hero's hair. Detects perfume, immediately freaks out. Starts showing him newspaper clippings about young men getting taken advantage of. Not the welcome home he expected. Then they start talking about his sister. Apparently she's a total mess, just running around doing nothing. Meanwhile, they have all these hopes for him. Get into a good college, make them proud. Our guy asks about his mom. Dad says she's out handling business. Cool. Time to call the sister for dinner. He opens her door and immediately regrets it. She's on the computer, watching something very educational. And by educational, I mean absolutely not educational at all. Some dude on screen asking if she wants a reward. Our hero's brain short circuits. The sister doesn't even notice him at first. Then she flips out, falls off her chair, comes storming out asking what his deal is. But instead of being embarrassed, she just laughs it off. Says she was looking at some guy with a nice body, nothing serious. Tells him it's not something for little boys like him. And she just walks away stretching. Later at dinner, she's all dressed up, asking for money to go out with friends. Dad's not thrilled. Mom chimes in saying she needs to socialize and get her life together. Dad compares her to our hero, saying she should learn from him. Sister doesn't care, says she doesn't need to learn anything. She'll just marry rich. Our guy watches his mom finally come in. He runs over and hugs her tight. She's confused, thinks maybe his allowance isn't enough, just hands him cash on the spot. Before, he had to beg for pocket money. Now it's getting thrown at him. He says he doesn't need it, but she insists. Says even though times are tough, she'll never let his studies suffer. His sister's still MIA. Dad's complaining about her. Mom says she raised her better and that someday the girl will figure out responsibility. Our hero just watches the whole scene. His dad serving his mom running the house, everything flipped. He wonders if this is his future too. Being some woman's house husband, the thought makes him nauseous. So he heads to his room. His room is actually pretty nice, comfortable, cozy even. But here's the thing about this world. Women hold all the cards. If a lady wants a good-looking guy, she needs a house, a car, the whole package. Meanwhile, the dude just has to look pretty. And our hero? He knows he's attractive. These women are definitely interested. He opens a desk drawer, immediately regrets it. Love notes come pouring out, like an avalanche of them. Confessions, invitations, all kinds of stuff from girls at school. He slams it shut, decides right there that he needs to get stronger and bounce from this dimension as fast as possible. Good news though, the spiritual energy in this world is actually rich and pure, perfect for training. If he cultivates properly, he can regain his powers and open the gates to get back home. So he starts meditating. Hours pass. He sharpens his senses, tests his abilities. Now he can perceive things around him. His parents sleeping, and his sister not home. Obviously, he slaps himself on the forehead. In this backwards world, girls running around at night isn't exactly shocking. Then his phone rings. It's his sister, and she's panicking. She's screaming for him to listen. Tells him not to call the cops. Don't tell their parents. She's in serious trouble. Some gang grabbed her. Our hero hears the address. Then the leader gets on the line. Says if he doesn't want the girl hurt, he better grab a bag from under her bed and bring it over. The call ends. He finds the bag. Doesn't hesitate. Leaps out the window with his backpack. This dude's jumping across rooftops like it's nothing. Superhero mode activated. He reaches the bar, walks inside, finds his sister looking terrified. He throws the bag on the table, tells them everything's there. Now let her go. The gang leader checks him out, says he's even better looking than the photos, wants to know his age. Our guy tells her it doesn't matter. She's annoyed but opens the bag anyway. There's money inside. A lot of it. Here's the twist though. Even his sister looks shocked. She had no idea there was cash in there. Says someone just told her to hold on to the bag. The leader doesn't buy it. Figures it was someone else's doing. Fine. She'll let them go. But wait. She says the sister can leave. The brother stays. Knew it wouldn't be that easy. The woman says he's young and handsome. Perfect for her. His sister steps up immediately. Tells them not to touch him. Leave her brother out of this mess. The gangster laughs. Gives her a choice. Either he stays or she stays and works it off. No complaints later. The sister agrees to stay. Tells him to go home. This isn't safe for a man. But our hero isn't having it. Asks if she really thinks he has no pride. He steps forward and asks the leader directly. So she wants him that badly? They stare each other down. The woman grins. Says she'll throw him on a bed and have her way with him. Then she takes a punch to the face. Didn't even see it coming. She stumbles back. Realizes this kid is different. The women in this world are strong, but he just rocked her. Interesting. She orders her people to grab him. Our hero just smiles. Says go ahead and try. He launches himself up high. People start screaming and running. Dude turns into a human tornado. Takes out the whole crew in seconds. Wipes his hands clean. Says they're leaving now. But the leader pulls a gun. Tells them to stop. His sister begs her to spare him. The woman's furious. Says she'll deal with both of them right here. Our hero steps forward again. Ready to end this. That's when someone new walks in. An elegant woman appears. Looks entertained. Asks why she wasn't invited to this party. The gangster recognizes her. And she's nervous. Our hero recognizes her, too. It's Yi Chengi, the smoking woman from earlier. He asks why she's here. She says casually that she owns the place. Then she dismisses the gang leader. Says she'll handle things from here. The gangster gets angry. Asks if she's breaking the rules. Yi Chengi's expression shifts. Cold now, she orders her security to grab this woman, cut off her limbs, and dump her in the streets. The gangster collapses, begging for forgiveness. Yi Chengi reconsiders, says fine. Just cut one of each. Then she turns to our hero with a smile, calls it a little gift, asks if he liked it. He wants to know why she's being so nice. She says he's the only guy who ever talked to her like that. He's different. So she's decided he'll be her boyfriend, number 36. Our hero flat out refuses. Says he's not interested in being anyone's number, anything. She suggests he's underestimating her. A small man like him shouldn't talk big. His sister freaks out, tells him not to pick a fight with this woman. Yi Chengi asks if he's being arrogant. Our hero fires back, asks if she's scared. She laughs. Says her name is Sini and there's nothing she can't do. Proposes a game. If he wins, she leaves him alone. If she wins, he becomes her man. Deal. They sit down at a table, stage set up, arm wrestling. Every woman in the place is watching like this is the most ridiculous thing they've ever seen. A man challenging a woman? In this world? Unthinkable. Yi Chengi tells him to understand the difference between men and women here. She's not even trying yet. Our hero grips her hand. Someone yells go. She's strong. Really strong. The women in this dimension are on another level entirely. But he's not just some random dude. He pushes back. She's shocked. Then in one motion, he slams her arm down. Victory. The entire room goes silent. Nobody can process what just happened. He stands up, reminds her about the bet, takes his sister, and heads for the exit. Yi Chengi's security wants to chase him down. She slaps the woman and tells her to shut up, says she hasn't lost him yet. She calls out one last offer, says if he becomes her man, nobody else will ever bother him again. Our hero turns around, asks who said he needs a woman to protect him. Some girl at the bar speaks up, tells him women have always run society. They own men. Even kids know this. Has he ever seen a male hero in any story? He walks up to her, says all he sees is men grinding every day to improve themselves. Working hard, getting rewarded. That's what men do. And he leaves. Yi Chengi watches him go. Her guard reminds her they need to leave. She complains about having to go back already. Mentions something about her sister still being alive. On the walk home, his sister begs him not to tell their parents. He says he's absolutely telling them. Asks what would have happened if he wasn't there. She panics, asks how he got so strong, then suggests he should just marry Yi Chenggi since she's from a powerful family. Tiles, if he did, the whole family would benefit. He gives her a death stare, says if she keeps talking like that, he'll drag her back to that bar himself. She shuts up. That night, our hero tries to meditate and regain more strength, but his sister's in the next room being loud about some guy she's video chatting with. Talking about how big something is, he can't concentrate. This sister is nothing like the one from his original world. Next day at school, some chubby dude comes running up to him, calling his name, worried. Our hero figures this must be his best friend in this body. Guy named Lin Dong. He's freaking out asking why our MC didn't answer any calls. Our hero makes an excuse and tries to slip away. Doesn't really know this guy. Feels awkward pretending. Later in class, he's exhausted. Can't keep living like this. Someone pokes him. It's the class president, girl named Sona. She asks if he's okay. He says he's just hungry, hasn't eaten anything. She offers to eat together, tells him to hang in there since exams are coming up. Then some bigger girl storms over, asks who gave her permission to talk to him like that. Another woman appears and straight up hugs our hero, asks if he saw her love letter. Out of nowhere, she gets launched across the room. Our hero's standing there looking furious. He hit her. The big girl is livid, calls him just a man, lunges at him with a punch. But someone stops her. It's a guy. He tells her to get lost before he loses patience. She backs off, says she's only leaving because this dude is Yi Chenggi's brother. The guy asks our hero for a minute to talk. They head to a balcony. Turns out, this is Yao, Yi Chenggi's younger brother. He apologizes for what happened before. See, the day our hero woke up in that woman's bed, his sister had drugged him. Yao was with some guy that day, and his sister offered to give them a ride. She handed our hero a drink, said it was all she had. He drank it, and woke up in her room. Yao says he had no idea she was planning that. Feels terrible about it. Our hero tells him not to blame himself. They head back inside. After school, a car pulls up beside him. Yi Chenggi again. She tells him to get in. Says he should consider his family's interests. Not believing she's actually stalking him now, he gets in anyway. She mentions knowing about his mom's company having problems, offers to help. He mocks her, asks if she feels sorry for him. She proposes they start as friends. She'll take care of his family's business troubles. In exchange, he gives her a chance. He agrees to the friend thing, but warns her not to push it. She asks if he practices ancient martial arts. T says no. She knows he's lying. His strength is way beyond normal, but she lets it go. Then out of nowhere, a truck comes barreling toward them. He screams for her to watch out. Too late. The vehicles collide. The car goes flying, lands sideways on the road. Yi Chenggi's hurt. She checks on him, notices some weird energy surrounding her. The situation is bad. Our hero's got a piece of metal sticking out of his back. She says they need a hospital. He says no, this isn't over. A group of attackers approaches. This wasn't an accident. Someone sent them. Yi Chenggi's furious. Demands to know if they really just hurt her, man. The fight kicks off. Chi takes them on one by one. Our hero grabs a weapon from a fallen enemy, charges in, lands clean hits. The attackers start panicking. Yi Chenggi finishes off two more with a palm strike. Fight over. She compliments him, says that was impressive. He tosses the weapon back to her, tells her to handle the cleanup. She says someone will take care of it. Mentions he's clearly not just some ordinary student. Then her phone rings. She steps away, answers, and screams. Our hero's about to leave, figures it's not his business, but she grabs his arm, crying. Her mother was seriously injured. She's at home right now. Mother and daughter got attacked at the same time. If her mom dies, her aunt will kick her out of the family. He tells her to stop crying, says he'll go with her. She needs to be strong. He'll help, however he can. True, she doesn't know why, but she trusts him. She throws herself into his arms. They arrive at the family mansion. Woman greets them, says Yi Chenggi finally showed up. She asks how things are going. The woman says she doesn't have permission to go inside. The aunt gave orders that only Yi Chenggi can enter. Our hero asks who this aunt is. Yi Chenggi explains, it's her scheming aunt, always plotting something, but they can never prove it. She storms inside and tells him to follow. Security stops him, says the boy can't enter. Yi Chenggi snaps, asks how they dare disobey her. Our hero steps in, says he's a doctor here to check on the lady. The guards laugh. A man being a doctor? In this world? So he casually points out two medical conditions the guards have. Explains that's why they've been popping all those pills lately. Their faces go pale. They let him through. Inside, another woman greets Yi Chenggi. The aunt says it's lucky she arrived in time. Who knows what would have happened otherwise. Yi Chenggi's furious, demands to know where her mother is. The aunt mocks her, questions her respect, asks why she brought some random stranger into the family home. Our hero says again that he's a doctor. They should let them in. The aunt smirks, says she thought he was just another guy her niece picked up. Then she sets a condition. If he wants to enter, he has to prove his skills. She orders her daughter to test him. The daughter agrees, wants to make a bet too. If she wins, he spends the night with her. Our hero says that's ridiculous. But Yi Chenggi's about to protest when he stops her. Says it's fine, let's do this. The cousin launches a surprise kick. He blocks it easily, counters with one clean strike. She goes flying. The aunt's jaw drops. He asks the cousin if she still wants that sleepover. Livid. The aunt's livid, calls him an animal. Can't believe this is her daughter's type. He tells them to get her to a hospital. Might have internal injuries. They stay on the lawn, cursing him as he heads inside. Yi Chenggi finds another aunt. This one's actually nice. Hugs her tight. Says her mother is injured but stable. Under observation. Our hero says they can't waste any time. Needs to examine her now. The nice aunt asks who this young man is. He smiles. Says she should trust him. He's a doctor. And also her friend. Yi Chenggi rushes to her mother's bedside. Asks if she's okay. The matriarch looks at our hero. Asks who he is. Tai half. He says he's a doctor. Wants to see her injuries. She laughs softly. Doesn't believe a young guy like him can help. Asks for a moment alone with her daughter first. Yi Chenggi convinces her. Says this guy is incredible. If it weren't for him, she'd be in serious danger right now. The mother's surprised. First time her daughter has ever praised a man. Our hero examines her. Says she was hit with some kind of negative energy in her back. Needs opposing energy to fix it. The matriarch, shocked, asks to speak with him privately. Yi Chenggi protests but gets dragged out by her aunt. Door closes. The mother interrogates him. Asks if the Lee family sent him. Wants to know his intentions with her daughter. He apologizes. Says he's not from the Lee family. Suggests she ask her daughter about why she's interested in him. Mentions that he saved her life. The woman believes him. Agrees to show her injury, but warns him if he harms her daughter, he'll pay. She takes off her top. Our hero panics internally. He's lived for centuries, but he's still a guy. This is awkward. He gathers himself. Looks. There's a dark mark on her back. Worse than he expected. At this rate, she's got maybe 5 days left. She asks if he can do anything. He places his hands on her back. Says he'll try. He activates his power. Starts absorbing the dark energy. She feels something shift inside her. He pulls back. Says that's all he can do for now. Removing it all at once could be dangerous. The matriarch says she doesn't care how he did it. She feels way better already. Asks how she can thank him. He says Yi Chenggi is a good friend. Helping her is just normal. The mother chuckles. Says sure, just friends. Yi Chenggi bursts back in. Hugs him tight. Says he's amazing. She didn't expect him to actually pull it off. She asks him to stay the night. Wants to reward him properly. He says if his parents find out he spent the night with a girl, they'll lose their minds. She laughs. Says he's a good boy. Should keep avoiding temptation. He looks at the dark energy still swirling in his hand. It's like a curse. He doesn't have the power to fully remove it yet. Back in his old world, an elixir could fix this. But here, he closes his fist and makes it vanish. Next day at school, there's a commotion. Everyone's hyped up. Some girl with pink hair is playing basketball. She runs, jumps, scores a basket, lands and wipes the sweat off her face. Our hero freezes. That's Tang Xian. His first love. Everyone around him is obsessed with her, calling her amazing, hearts melting everywhere. But he reminds himself, this is a different world. They don't know each other here, he shouldn't bother her. Then she calls out to him, asks if she's seen him somewhere before. He says they go to the same school, probably crossed paths. She says that's not what she means, something about him feels familiar. Just like in every other world, she's always been curious about him. She spins the ball, asks if he wants to play, says she'll teach him. He smiles, snatches the ball from her hands, spins it like a pro. Let's play. She makes a bet. If she wins, he becomes her boyfriend. He asks what he gets if he wins. She says she'll do whatever he wants. Game on. She's fast, fakes him out, scores first. The crowd goes wild. Says she's gonna get a boyfriend today. She laughs. Says she's not going easy on him. She wants to win. He tells her to try again. She charges. Goes for another shot. He leaps. Blocks it clean. The ball bounces away. Everyone's stunned. A guy jumping that high? Impossible. Now it's his turn. He runs, jumps, dunks it easily. She's upset. Lost the bet. Asks what he wants her to do? He walks up to her, touches her cheek, asks what she thinks about going out with him. The crowd melts. She seems into it too. But then she says if he wants a date, he needs to be stronger. And she walks away. He's left standing there confused. When did she get so proud? Later, he continues treating Yi Chengyi's mother. His aura's recovering, about 30% progress now. Yi Chengyi asks what kind of reward he wants for saving her and her mom. He's caught off guard, starts thinking of ideas. She notices his expression, asks why he's smiling like that. He says he'll think about it first. Walking home, he's close to finishing the healing. Once that's done, his spiritual body will fully awaken. Then a car pulls up. Some flashy guy steps out, asks if he's Chuing, asks if he's going after Tang Xian. The dude introduces himself as Li Wei. Acts like our hero should know who he is. Our hero thinks he's just an idiot. The guy throws a tantrum, tells him not to ignore him. Bad move. Our hero grabs his wrist, slams him into the ground. The guy screams for his bodyguards. They charge in. Our hero uses the guy's head as leverage, takes them all out. He pushes the dude's face into the dirt, says next time, bring more people. The guy screams that the Li family won't forgive this, says Tang Xian is supposed to marry him. Our hero tells him he's too loud and annoying. He walks away thinking, even if Tang's family has problems, why would they arrange a marriage like this? Then he remembers Yi Chengyi asking what reward he wants. Now he has an idea. He sends a message, needs a private investigation, uses the money she gave him to hire an informant. He meets the girl at a bar. Her name's Chen Huaha, cute, gives him a little wave. She asks what info he needs, then asks about his relationship with Yi Chengyi, suggests if they're not dating, maybe he should date her instead. He nearly chokes on his drink, says he wants intel on the Tang family, specifically Tang Xian. She tenses up, asks if that basketball girl is his girlfriend. He says no, she's relieved, says she can still go after him then. He threatens to find another informant. She laughs, says she's just joking. Then she explains, the Tang family owns a lot of businesses in the city, but they're struggling financially, so they proposed a marriage to fix their money problems. Shocked. In his past life, Tang Xian never mentioned any of this. Maybe she didn't want to burden him. He asks if any families in this world know alchemy. She says the Tang family specializes in it. They make elixirs. What a coincidence. He's stunned. Alchemists exist here too. She says there are two types of alchemy. The normal kind the Tangs do, and a second mysterious type involving spiritual power that she doesn't fully understand. He realizes there are people in this world just like him. She quotes a price, 100,000. But since he's handsome, she gives him 20% off. He asks if she has info on secret transactions and rare ingredients. She says if he has dinner with her, she'll tell him. Being good looking has its perks. They go eat. Some cheerful waiter asks what she wants. She orders 20 pork skewers and 4 beers. Our hero's eyes go wide. Where is all that going? Then he notices the women behind them, drinking, stuffing their faces. Right? This world is backwards. Time passes. She's stuffed and satisfied. Then suddenly she starts crying, says some guy rejected her because he thinks she's poor. She admits she lives in a small place, plays video games, asks if he likes her. Later, he's carrying her upstairs, tells her not to drink so much if she can't handle it. Her apartment's a mess. He lays her down to sleep, but she grabs him, pulls him close, weird look in her eyes, asks him to stay. He agrees. She giggles, seems happy, then passes out on top of him. He eventually escapes, checks his phone, sees news about the Tang family's auction house. They're really going through it financially. He knows money matters everywhere, but he also knows something valuable in this world. He meditates on the terrace. In the immortal realm, there are spiritual stones that boost cultivation, made by absorbing the aura of heaven and earth. They don't exist here, so he'll make them and sell them. Later, he finishes healing Yi Chengyi's mother. She's cheerful, feels young again, her strength is back, says she's going to destroy that scheming aunt. She thanks him, tells him if he ever needs anything, just ask. He's satisfied. Healing her also helped unlock his spiritual body. Now he just needs to keep improving. Then someone calls out behind him. Yi Chengyi comes running, jumps on him, catches him completely off guard, plants a kiss right on his lips. She thanks him for saving her mother, says that was just a small gift. A guard calls for her, says there's a meeting. She runs off, says she can't stay now but she'll give him the full reward later. Our hero stands there, awkward, but not gonna lie, that was nice. If you enjoyed the story so far, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to YumeRecap, and stay tuned for the next video.